Maybe. I don't know. There we go. We're live. Hello, everybody.
My glasses are dirty. Surprise, surprise.
Glasses are always dirty. How's everybody doing today?
Sorry, there are three.
Okay.
There we go. I don't see any comments. Everybody hear us okay?
Can you hear us?
See, people aren't used to us being like somewhat on time.
I just logged into YouTube and I can see the comments, but we're not seeing them here.
I was just taking a minute for them to pop up.
Mm-hmm.
Why can't I go all the way down? Can you see comments on your side? Like,
I know I can't see them. I can't see them from StreamYard, but I can see them on YouTube. So, hi everybody.
Won't let me scroll down.
Change it from private chat to comments at the top.
It is on comments.
Okay, well then I can see them.
I can see them too. They're just taking a while. I can't see the very bottom one. Like, last one I can see is narrow crochet. Until someone else does it and it pops up. So that's fine.
Good morning, everybody.
Whew.
We are back for another Hold Me Double Knit Along live after a 1-week hiatus. And I don't know, I've got lots to show. I'm surrounded by things. We are in different locations. I'm at the shop and Jillian's at home. Sorry. Here we go. I hear the birdie too. I think that's at Jillian's end. Did you just open your window?
I did. I'm roasting. If it's too distracting, you can close it.
Mm-mm. For me, it's just like quiet background noise. It's cute. Oh,
it looks really nice outside. So
Robin's sitting outside in the sun with her doggy and knitting.
Why am I not doing that?
Robin's in Windsor, so she probably got a couple more degrees on us too, but it's nice out today.
It's only 13, but in the sun, probably not quite warm enough yet, because I'm a wimp in the cold.
Anyway,
how's everybody's Hold Me Double projects coming along?
Yeah, mine are coming along swimmingly.
Okay.
Mine are coming along great. Do you want me to show some stuff?
Yeah, you've got lots more to show than I do. So I don't know about your whips, but I know you've got more.
I've got more things. I'm surrounded by things here. I've got some stuff I brought home from Montreal, some purchases and things to show. I've got some new stuff in the store over here to show. And then I've got my whips and stuff. So
should we start with whips and then
sure.
Or do you want to?
Sure. So I felt guilty. Katrina's finished 2. Somebody's finished 2 projects.
Where's
Katrina's is the very bottom. Yours must be slow.
Oh, I can't see. Yeah, I don't know why it's not showing me the very, very bottom one.
So I was starting to feel really guilty that
Snow, you take that back.
Who?
Yikes.
Where are you, Alice? Where you're getting 30 centimeters of snow. Oh.
Hi, Sinuelo.
Alice, I think I heard where you were from on one of ours or Full Moon Fibers podcasts. But yeah, where are you? Winnipeg. Oh, 30 centimeters of snow. No, thank you. It was snowing yesterday or Sunday. It was snowing Sunday here, just like flurries in the air. Nothing was sticking. But a couple times I looked out the window and I'm like, actually, first thing in the morning and then in the afternoon. And then when I was driving home, there were flakes. And then this week is supposed to be in the double digits. Not the negative double digits, Calgary. Oh my goodness, minus 18 in Calgary. No.
No, thanks. I'm done.
It's 11 here right now, according to my weather app. And it's supposed to be double digits all this week. And then it's supposed to be cold again this weekend and next week. Single digits, not negative digits. No negatives. Oh, I'm done. I'm ready. Anyway, I was starting to feel guilty that I hadn't touched this in I think it's been 4 weeks, 5 weeks.
No, it's only been 3.
When did I take those days off? Do you remember the dates?
No, you did some after that. So you haven't touched it in 2 weeks?
I didn't do any after that.
Okay, well then, yeah, it could have been 4 or 5 weeks then maybe.
I didn't. I took those 4 days off and I had finished, I think I was in this section. So I was only in section, I was in section 3 and then I had to rip it back. And then I took those days off and I finished 3, 4, 5, 6, and then number 13. And then I was halfway through section 7. Yes. And then it just sat there because my goal with those days off was to get halfway through, which section 7 would be halfway through. So I'm going to put it on. So I was in this eyelet, whatever this is called, mesh, this mesh section, and it's literally sat for 4 weeks. I cannot tell which way for the camera to go. So I was feeling guilty and a little bit of pressure. I would like to have it done for when full moon comes at the end of May. I'm not going to have it done for the 22nd.
I won't have
Although it would be fun. I don't know. I might find it a challenge now, and who knows. So last night I picked up and I finished the mesh section and started section 8 here, which is these ridges right here. So while I was watching full moons live, and then I stayed up too late. I was determined that I was going to knit till 11:30 and then go to sleep. And then I looked at the clock and it was 12:30. So so I stayed up too late.
That's your too late is 12:30?
Well, I don't know what time I actually was then up till. I was still in a chair, not dressed for bed or anything. So I don't know what time I was up till. But I was just determined that I was I'm going to knit till 11:30. And because I wanted to come in. I wanted to come into work early. I wanted to get up earlier and come in and dye some yarn, which I did not do. But yeah. Anyway, so this is picked up again, which hopefully means I'm, I don't know, back in the flow and interested in doing it. I didn't really want to put it down last night. So
nice.
I'm glad I picked it back up. And then when I got here today, because there's so many skeins of yarn, that's part of it too, right? Pulling it out, there's ends and needles and stuff on hold. And there's so many skeins of yarn. So I have those all laid out on the table so I can decide what the next couple sections are going to be and stuff like that and make it easier. Hi, Sarah. Checking in from school. Awesome. I'm glad you could get on.
That's how I feel about my sweater. I have it's a little overwhelming. I don't even have as many things as yours is right now, but I haven't touched it. And
yeah, but yours has live stitches on both sides, and it's still not as easy as just picking up.
No.
A normal top-down sweater in the round or something like that. There's just a lot going on, and And just remembering what shaping you're doing and what, like,
Exactly. Yeah.
when you're in the middle of it, it's pretty easy. Most of these patterns in the Marled, oh, this is the Marled Magic, by the way, by Stephen West. They're pretty easy to remember and to get into a flow of when you're working on it regularly. But when you put it down for 4 weeks, then you're like, what was I doing here?
Yeah.
But luckily I was in a pretty easy section. I just had to grab the pattern and remind myself exactly what it was. And then it's easy to count. Like, you've got these loops. You do a yarn over at the beginning of this row, and you've got these loops, and he's just like, keep repeating this until you have 39 loops at the end. So they're easy to see and easy to count. So it was easy to figure out exactly where I was. So I am really hoping to get the mojo back on this and get it done. The 22nd would be lovely, but for the end of May, when it will be way too warm to wear this, I will be wearing it.
It'll be good for campfires or something like that. Like,
yeah, we'll have to like cool the store down for us to wear our sweaters.
Everybody be prepared for the summer to be freezing cold in the store, so we can wear all our sweaters that we're finishing now.
At very least, the weekend that Jess and Allison are here, we might pay a little extra in air conditioning just for the sake of wearing all our sweaters.
Especially if we're supposed to wear all of the things we've made, then
yeah, if we're supposed to wear them all, that's the punishment. Wear them all. If you don't get them done by the 22nd, you have to wear everything on top of each other.
We're all doomed. Well, I'm doomed. You're doomed.
Just finished. Oh, you finished the penguono? Yeah, the giant totes of yarn with all the partial balls and stuff can get quite messy. So Monica says she just finished the penguono and has a giant tote of yarn. This penguono that I'm wearing a penguono today. See? We're supposed to tell these things. Is it inside out?
Okay, Jolene's wearing, hold on.
Did you do a banner?
Yeah, but then we didn't even talk about it, so.
There you go.
It's right over it.
And it's absolutely lovely, and Jillian knit it. It's hers.
It's not mine, it's yours.
He's saying it's mine now because she never wears it and never wore it. And since it was at the store as a display for the Hold Me Double, I've worn it a few times.
Worn it more times than I've ever worn it. So. Although I did just finish it a couple months ago.
Really?
I will finish it sometime from being here, like at the store.
Really? I thought you had this a long time ago, but
no, that one I finished within the last year. I don't know exactly when, but I do because I picked up and stuff. But you've definitely worn it more than I have. So anyway, I am wearing a Felix cardigan. Just, that's it. That's all.
That's it. That's all. Do you want me to show more? Do you have something to show?
I can show something. I don't have a lot to show. I haven't touched the white one. My big one. Part of it is I'm tired at the end of the night and the day, and I don't want to sit there and try and remember. And then really, like you said, I think once I pick it up and start getting back into it, it's not a hard pattern.
Yeah.
I'm decreasing on one side, and like now I'm going in the round and I'm decreasing for the sleeves on both sides. It's really not that hard. I have no idea what stitch pattern I'm on. And I really don't think the sleeve would take me that long because I am decreasing. No, I think I have like 11 more repeats to do. I think that's what I thought I was closer to being done, and then it's like, oh no, there's still 11. So I want to do it. So I've been doing my really easy ones. I've actually made quite a bit of progress on this one.
Oh yeah. Every time you pull that out, I forget that you're working on that.
So
it's so boring to look at. Like
it really is.
It's like brown garter. That's it.
It's brown garter. I thought I put a stitch mark on it. So I had to keep going until I had like 8 inches on the short row side or the short side. So I think I probably knit about 8 inches. So I finally did that, and I split for the I think this is the neck.
Yeah.
or whatever. Something. I don't really know how it.
Did you make a banner for this one? It's
I didn't make banners for these. The envelope
by Sally Melville.
Don't ask me who by who because my pattern's in the other room.
It's Sally Melville.
Anyway, I'm making good progress on that. Now I think I'm just doing the exact same thing I already did, right? Just knitting for 8 inches. And then I have to do the decreases. And then I think probably there's a sleeve or something like that. So it's easy to knit, right? Just sitting there. Although last night I was knitting and I thought I had tons of mohair. And then I finished a row and I go back and to go pick up I had put it down for something. I went to go pick it back up and the mohair had finished, but I hadn't noticed. So I had to like dig back and like find where the mohair stopped. But
yeah. Has anybody else had a problem with the holding double with mohair specifically? There's been a couple times where I drop the mohair or something and I do a few stitches. It's only with the mohair. If it's a significant weight, like if it's 2 fingerings and I drop a fingering, I notice on that first stitch. But yeah, there's been a few times where I didn't catch the mohair, and then it's like I have to go back like 5, 6, 10 stitches and grab it before, or more, depending.
Yeah, I had just pulled it and was like, it looked like there was tons on the thing, and I had just pulled it out because I like to pull my yarn out, right, when I'm knitting.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden I looked down, I'm like, how did I knit? I didn't even think I'd knit that many rows. Like, I don't even think I had done a complete row since I'd done that. And it was just,
it was all gone. That feels similar to like the bobbin and the sewing machine where you like think you're sewing and then it's like the whole.
Yes, exactly. Why aren't there, okay, maybe do the new sewing machines have warnings like that tell you when you're almost out of your bobbin?
Mine's new, but not like high tech or anything. It does not. Jess, do you have any sewing machines that tell you your bobbin's going to run out? Allison drops the mohair on her daughter Ray's all the time. Yeah, the mohair like just kind of like, ooh, I'm back here. Oops.
Yeah. So
yeah, Jess and Sandy, I think, are saying yes, that they do have a warning.
Oh, that's good. Speaking of travel socks, Tangled Stitch said, Sarah, where are your travel socks? I was told the exact same thing. It's like, where's my travel socks? So I have bought some yarn so that I always have just a little pair of socks with me, so I can always be knitting. I do have a pair of socks in the car usually, but I thought they were for my son, and I was like, oh yeah, he's 3. I can totally do these really fast. No, they're taking forever.
Yeah.
But
yeah, do you have those with you, that your purchases from?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that was something Jillian figured out in Montreal, that she needed some mindless, easy travel socks. Are you going to cast them on one at a time?
Yes, I will. Yeah.
That was the point. Yeah,
that was the point.
Jillian does her socks 2 at a time, and it was like she wanted it even more mindless than that, like to just be able to pull it out and not have to untangle any yarn or anything like that, especially if it's just sitting for a while. And I recommended just do a single one, and then she has all her excuses why not to.
But the yarns that I bought, I bought so that I can make mismatched socks, so that like the cuffs and the rest of the stuff were opposite. So I'm still gonna have 2 balls of yarn. So then why not just have 2 socks going at the same time? Anyway, it's fine. For the time, they're not going to be the same length.
You should do them tandem.
Yeah.
Instead of 2 at a time. So you can just pull out one when you're sitting and talking and not worry about it. And then when you finish the cuff on that one, go to the second one, do the cuff to the same length, do the leg to the same length. Then they'll be the same. Like they're close enough together.
So I have to buy another set. I bought a set of needles specifically for that, so that I can have, so I'll have to buy a second pair just so I can do that. But yes. I do want to have travel socks. And I do want a new sewing machine. I do sew, but I don't sew because, first of all, my craft room is a mess. You guys should see. I'm not going to show you what's around me, but the sewing machine doesn't really like me. So I think if I had a nicer sewing machine, it might like me more. I don't know. Probably not. No.
That's not what I thought you were going to say. I thought you were going to say, if I had a nicer sewing machine, I'd sew more. And that's why I started shaking my head. No, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't.
But
But
immediately after you bought the sewing machine for a short period of time. But
yeah, I think if the sewing machine worked better, then maybe I would, because I find like I get frustrated with it because I get stuck in the yarn bobbins get tangled. But I did get it serviced before I moved here, and I haven't really sewn since I moved here, so I should play with it. Anyway, how many more whips? I only have one other. Well, I have 2 whips to show. What do you got?
I've got 2 whips and an FO.
What? Oh yes. Okay. 2 whips.
Although, like, here, I can show this whip really quickly because it's incredibly boring compared to the last time. Because for the last 2 times I've showed this, I was like working on the heel and then I was ready to start the gusset. And now I've moved 1.5 inches down the gusset. That's it. So it's not exactly a ton of progress, but yeah, so that's an easy one to show. So it is the second sock of the team. I should block these and weave in their ends at some point.
I don't know why that's surprising to me.
That I haven't got anywhere with it.
Oh, that it's a second sock. Like I'm pretty sure I knew that. Oh man.
I'm pretty sure you knew that too. So yeah, I need to finish this. There's no excuse. There's no excuse for that. It's really not a lot of work, but
they're really pretty.
Look at all the ends. Like, what is, like,
I still have socks. Actually, I think I have socks because I don't wear my socks. But there's a couple socks that I do wear that I don't have the toes woven in. There's still like a strand. You can't see it. It's in my shoe. It's fine.
That's my sweaters.
Yes.
They're all like that.
You gotta show off your sweaters when Katrina's watching so that she, you know.
I'm wearing a Jillian sweater, so the ends are woven in on this one, but.
Well, yeah, you're on that one. Not my other ones that I've done aren't. If you were to hold them up, they probably aren't.
Amber's asking what we worked on or what, yeah, in Montreal. So I brought 3 projects with me and yarn to start another pair of socks because I thought for sure I would need it. I did not. I did not need any of it, really.
And I made you leave some things.
Yes. Yeah, I left at least one other sock's worth of yarn behind, which was smart. I could have left those socks I just showed, the gray and pink ones. I could have left those behind because I don't think I picked them up once. I really thought like I would have been able to finish those on the flight.
Well, no, because you did stuff on the flight and
I didn't start knitting till halfway through, and it's a short flight.
Exactly.
If I had knit at the beginning of the flight, both like those, if those were for both flights, especially, they'd 100% be done. It's not a lot of. There's only like an hour.
Because they're like DK, right? Those ones.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's only like an hour and a half worth of work in those socks to get done. So. Yeah. Katrina says, just give me whatever you want woven in when I'm at the store. Oh, Katrina, I've got plans for you.
Uh-oh, Katrina, run.
No, I was just looking at some of the store samples and stuff like that need to go back out. And there's like a couple things that need to be fixed in that. And so I was thinking Katrina would be the right person for that job. Ooh, what was the pink yarn in those socks? This is Leon Roxy's new base that's coming out this month. 80/20 non-superwash merino and nylon. And this is the colorway Pink Flamenco, which gets dyed on all our bases. It's a popular color. It's one of my favorites. It's also in my sweater, my all gray sweater that did not stay all gray. It has the pink flamenco down the front, and this is in the 80/20 superwash. Yeah, it's one of my favorite colors for sure. So back to Amber's question, what did I work on in Montreal? I worked on my sweater, my love note, which might be backwards, might not, I don't know. So if you guys have been watching, I started this love note to wear it blows out a little bit on this screen, eh? I started this love note to wear for Knit City to match my boots. I did bring my boots again to show. So my boots are dirty now because they've been worn a bit, but so I started this, I dyed the yarn and started this sweater to match those boots, and I did end up wearing it on the second day because I finished it at knit night the night on Saturday night, so I was able to wear this Sunday. I did the rolled edge. I'm not totally happy with that. It rolls a little too much, but I just needed it done. I don't remember where I was. Like I still had to finish the body and both sleeves, or did I just have to do the sleeves?
No, you did the body and the sleeves.
I needed to finish the neck and the sleeves.
Oh,
I think so.
Maybe, yeah.
So I don't know. I might take like the rolled edge back and do something else with it now that I was able to wear it for what I wanted. It hasn't been washed yet. It hasn't been blocked. So I want to see what happens when I block it, and see if I like the way it's rolling then. If not, I'll take it out and do something else on the edge. There is 2 colors in this sweater. I did a darker orange for the rolled parts. It's just slightly darker, and so it's at the edge of the sleeves and the bottom and the neckline. It's very subtle. You can hardly tell.
The store again. I will try and take a picture, right? Tried to do it before I didn't get good pictures. So
did we get any pictures at the show wearing it or no? Don't.
You might have been wearing it one day when I took a picture behind the booth.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my main thing I worked on. And yeah, Saturday night kind of pushed to get that done.
I don't know if I can. I'll see if I can. Something just made a noise in my living room. That was weird.
Oh yeah, Kelly, we should have got the boots in the interview. You're right. How are you feeling? Are you on the mend? Kelly brought COVID home with her from Montreal, so.
You said that like that.
Lillian doesn't mean to laugh at you.
No, just the way you said you brought it home with you. Yeah, so no, that's not fun.
I think that's how she put it in her Instagram post was I brought whatever. Yeah. So yeah.
Uh-oh. Child is moving.
Child's moving. Yes. I'm glad you're on the mend, Kelly. Yeah, so knit night was fun. Well, Jillian's gone. Such a great souvenir. Um, Knit night was a lot of fun. It was a little loud. It was like the most people I've been around in a long time in one room, so it was a little overwhelming. Um, but it was a lot of fun. Oh, there's Geo. Hi, Geo.
Hi.
There's a
You
lot
wanna
of
say
people
hi
in
to
here.
everybody?
Hi, everybody.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute.
Okay, now say goodbye. We're gonna go and figure out something for you to do for a couple minutes.
Bye, Geo. Anna, thank you. The booth was like very much winging it. It was the first show that I've done away from home base. I think the furthest we've really traveled where we set up to sell was like 2.5 hours, like not far. We just would either load it in a minivan or rent a U-Haul at the most and set up our booths that way. So this was the first one where we were traveling and we weren't driving our stuff there. So we really winged it. I'm happy with the way it turned out and learned a lot about what we need and stuff to have ready to bring for other shows that are at a distance. But yeah, it was great. It was fun. Watched the Cabin Boys. You looked so busy. You could see us on the Cabin Boys. Oh, did they have like a camera or something set up? I saw them setting stuff up. I don't know if I noticed. I'll have to go over and take a look at their YouTube and see what was on there. Yeah, Geo's curls are amazing. His curls are the best. Those are even a little loose.
Oh yeah, he's been wearing, like, the first thing he does after he eats is puts a hat on or he goes to sleep and then it wrecks him. But
oh, a video walking around, yeah.
Definitely messy.
Yeah, they were right across from us. So it was busy. The whole place was busy. I can show some of the stuff I got, but every time I left to go see what was around and what I wanted to bring back, I literally got caught up talking to people, and then I'd run back because I'd realized it'd been too much time. And I didn't once come back with a purchase. I never got anything. The only thing I actually bought on the showroom floor, I bought after close on Sunday when we were starting to tear down.
And what was it that you bought?
Oh, my journal.
Oh yeah, no, okay, that.
Did I buy something else?
I was thinking that it wasn't even for you.
Oh yeah, I did buy that. I will show that in a second. I bought a threaded maple journal cover. This was indulgent. I absolutely love it.
So pretty.
I need a new journal now though.
I like the pink in there.
Yeah. So my journal that I had picked for this first part of the year is silver with the neon pink edges, and then I have this nice, lovely brown leather journal cover. It's fine. My next journal for the next part of whenever I fill this journal can be more matchy or not. I don't care. I don't really care that much. But this was a lovely indulgence. So this was the only thing that I bought on the showroom floor for myself. The other thing I did manage to do Sunday afternoon, again, just before close, was get over and talk with Julie Aslan. She is a vendor for our store. We get a lot of our books from her. She's a distributor of a lot of the books that you know in the knitting world, like Pom Pom Magazine and Lane and I don't know.
There's a bunch of things that were
There's a
listed.
bunch. There's a bunch. So
There's
there's a bunch. There's a bunch. So yeah, so she had reached out and asked me to come over and meet in person for the first time and stuff. So I did go over there, and that was Sunday afternoon. Actually, that was at Teardown too. They were already tearing down her booth when I went over. Never mind. It was Teardown. And we packed up a box to come home to the Mitten. So I've got some books, The Colors of Nature, basic DIY for natural dyeing. This one's still in the plastic, so I can show more later, but we got a couple of those. Jimmy Knits Volume 1. This has 12 patterns for hand-dyed yarns. No, for hand knitting. Sorry, for hand knitting. So 12 knitted patterns. I really like this one on the cover here. I like that. I can't, cameras are that way. Nope, can't do it. What are those sleeves called? Batwing? Are they batwing?
Dolman.
And dolman. I like that shape on a lot of people. So that one right there on the cover looks amazing. There's fingerless gloves, there's a blanket, there's hats. And it has a lot of great instruction. So if you're a newer knitter, this one explains things really well. So that's in the store now. This is Evolution 13 wearable hand knits inspired by vintage Shetland projects. Yeah. We'll look at this one on the back. I love color work.
I haven't even looked at those books yet.
I haven't got through them. I flipped through them quickly at the show and decided I wanted them in the store, but I haven't had a chance to actually look through. And then Latvia, Mittens of Latvia.
That one's really pretty.
These books are always just great for looking through and getting inspiration and color inspiration. And I love those so much. $178 traditional designs to knit. Latvian color work. So those were the books I got for the store. They are all in store and up on the website already. And then we got some yarn. Some of it is up on the website. So we got Julie Aslan's Nurtured, which is a non-superwash worsted weight. I grabbed a couple of the colors. We have 14 colors in stock. Yeah, I just love non-superwash. And there was a sweater that she had knit up with this as the main body. And it was a Jennifer Steinglass colorwork sweater that had one color in the yoke. And she had the Nurtured as the main body and a boucle to do the colorwork part. So we got some boucle as well. People have been asking about boucle. We didn't have any in the store. So I decided to get this to give it a shot because there's a lot of patterns coming out for boucle now. So this is a worsted weight boucle. We got 9 colors of this. I really want to do up that sweater and put it in the yoke. I really liked the texture it added to the yoke. So maybe we'll have a sample in the store shortly, showing off those 2 yarns. And then we also got mohair silk, 60% kid mohair, 40% silk, 25 grams with 330 yards. So I don't know how many colors we have this, a bunch.
Oh yeah, because I don't think.
It's not up on the website yet. We needed to gather some pictures and stuff, but it will be up on the website shortly. So yeah, I bought that after close and my journal after close, and that was it. Do you have your stuff?
I do. I am on a little teeny tiny bit of a mini obsession. I have a mini obsession. Okay. I'll admit it. I'm obsessed with minis. They're all over the floor as I'm trying to pick them up. They're all over the place. These little minis.
Oh yeah, they're like, are they even 10 grams? I don't think they are. They're like,
I think these ones are 5. I want to say they're 5 grams.
yeah.
They were really tiny little ones. So I got a whole, this video thing.
That was the Tangled Poet, right?
Poet, yeah. So I am not just obsessed with minis, but like fades. So I think my, so you know how I have what, 6, or at least I knit 6 as if tees.
Mm-hmm.
The palette cleanser is good as the new as if tee. I'm just gonna knit a whole bunch of palette cleansers in different colors and styles and stuff like that.
I need a palette cleanser.
Anyway, so I got those minis. I got these minis from Fireweed Fiber Co. there in Winnipeg.
I got some of their yarn in Vancouver.
And these just happened to go with my Koigu mini set. They fit nicely inside. That was unintentional.
Mm-hmm.
It just happened.
So Jillian did find some stuff when she wandered the showroom.
Yeah. I did not hurry back to the booth. Sorry.
You probably got back as fast, if not faster, than I did. I just got caught up talking.
Yeah, I didn't stop and look at all the booths. I kind of just went like quickly and saw something like if I saw minis, that's what I was on the hunt for, was minis. So I was like just going into booths like that. And I was like, I'm all done. And then I saw this color wheel.
Oh, I was going to go back and get one. That was
Dragon
strings.
Strings.
Yeah.
They had a whole bunch of pins. And then I don't know what we were talking about. And then she said, oh, this color wheel one. I don't know if this is the one she was talking about or if there was another pin. But when you're doing color work, or when you're doing like picking up minis or stuff like that, or scraps, is like spinning it, and whatever color it lands on is like the color you would choose next or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
She said she was gonna make a course or something like that about choosing colors.
About how to choose color.
I don't know if she was making a new pin for that, or you could use this one in some way. So anyway, I'm a sucker for pins too. I think that's, oh, and I got, these ones are in a bag though. I got some Trailhead floss stuff because I bought Converse shoes before we left and I want to embroider them. So these are like, this is like our self-striping rainbow one. She had samples up on the booth wall, and they were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just doing like taking the whole pattern and just doing it all in that rainbow yarn, in the rainbow one. So my shoes, if and when I ever finish any of my knitting, will be all pretty. So I think that's what I got at the booths at the show.
Mm-hmm.
The little tiny minis will just be little tiny minis. The other ones will get made into a palette cleanser. I already have it planned out. So just have to get this. Although technically it's hold me double, so I could start it.
You could, if you don't want to finish any of your other stuff.
Once the white palette cleanser is finished, thanks Amber, then I will, maybe then I'll cast it on. But I would never finish my last one. I still have, did you show all your whips? all your projects?
No, I still have one.
So
But again, not very interesting to look at compared to last time I showed it. Oh, I did put a progress keeper. Where did that come from? Did that come from you? Where did I get this little champagne progress keeper from? I did put a progress keeper where I was last time. So it looks like I did about 1.5 inches more of the leg, and now I'm done the heel flap, and I've picked up and started the gusset. I love these. Absolutely love them. So I've got prizes around me. We have prizes to give away. And I made a couple of them based on just loving working with the mohair for socks. So
there's a photo on Little Red Mitten's Instagram if you want to see a better color.
if you want to see better color representation, yeah, that's blowing it out. Looks like a Knit's Best Thing bag. It is a Knit's Best Thing bag. Amber picked up on that. Yeah, this is a Knit's Best Thing bag from our friend Dawn. I bought that a couple years ago before the pandemic at some point, and it's got bras on it. It's super cute. Oh, bras and panties. Panties on this side. Yep.
Oh, is that because I looked at it because you said that, and I was like, I only see one of them, but okay, so
I was gonna say bras and panties, but I was looking in there and I'm like, oh, those are only bras, and then yeah, the side facing me is, so it's two different fabrics on either side that were obviously from the same fabric line, but yeah. So that is all I worked on. So this sock was what I worked on the plane, and
bras and knickers.
That's the only other thing I really worked on in Montreal other than my sweater. Really didn't knit a lot.
No.
I just didn't knit a lot. We worked a lot. There was a lot. It's hard to be immersed in the yarn world when you're running 2 yarn businesses and not get inspired and then be looking things up and planning things and stuff like that. So most nights I woke up either early in the morning or sometime and pulled out my laptop because like ideas would strike me and stuff. So surprisingly, I was actually on my laptop more than I was knitting, which is weird for me. I'm not usually a computer person, but I was inspired. So yeah, that's all I got at the show. I guess our trip we did go and see some yarn stores before the show. So on Thursday, we went and saw, we saw 2 stores, but they were 2 locations of La Maison Tricoté. They carry Leo and Roxy yarn, and we headed to the original location first without realizing we'd want to go over to the second location. We were going to go to a different store, and the owner was there when we got there, and it's such a cute little store. And she was telling us about the second location, and so after we were done with talking to her, we hopped in an Uber and went over to the second location, which was lovely. It was inspiring for sure. And you got some stuff there.
Not yarn, because you had it with you, and so I didn't bring mine because I was like, no, we don't need it. I ended up with embroidery floss, just like DMC embroidery floss, and that's when I started. Like I was sitting there because they had a little sitting area, and you made us tea, right?
Yeah.
So you were knitting on your sock, and I bought some embroidery needles and embroidery floss and like put my leg up and started like hemming or like embroidering jeans that I was wearing.
Yeah.
I did buy like a tiny orange ball of cotton just so I can make Gio a face cloth or whatever because it was cute and small. But
I did buy a needle there because I wanted to try these. People had been asking about them for the store. So I switched out what needle I had on my sock while we were sitting there, from my Chow to a Mindful from Knitter's Pride. So we've carried the Mindful interchangeable sets and different accessories in the store, but not the fixed circulars. And I've had some customers ask and talk about the wires. So I wanted to try them. And they are like a coated metal wire, like the Chow and they're quite nice. They're quite nice for Magic Loop because they're firm. They're not that like horrible firm, but they have a little bit of stiffness to them. And the difference between what I'm finding, the difference between these and the Chow for the small or for the sock sizes have a really fine cable, which I love. They usually are quite lovely. This one has the size of the Chow small cable on it. So it's a little bit easier for like Magic Loop. Like you don't need to like support it going back in at all. It's a little firmer. So it's more like the Chow small. So yeah, that's what I picked up when I was there. I switched out the needle to try it. And yeah, I really like them. We are going to be getting some of their interchangeable cables, which will fit with all your Knitter's Pride tips, all the different ones, whether you have the wood ones or which are Dreams or the, what are the metal ones called?
Well, the Zings, but the
Zings. And there's patina. There's a few different ones, but
yeah,
they'll fit with those.
it fits with the like those ones too, right?
Sorry, I'm just reading comments. Will we be carrying the fixed? I'm really thinking about it because I do really like these. So yeah, we might be. I will let you know, Tammy, or you can watch socials to see, because I do really like these. Lantern Moon came out with a new swivel cords compatible with Knitter's Pride tips. I was looking at those too. I haven't had them in my hands. We used to carry Lantern Moon in the store years ago, and then Lantern Moon quit making things for a while, and Knitter's Pride has bought Lantern Moon and is making they're still being made by the original family that made Lantern Moon, but Knitter's Pride is the distributor for them. So they're in the higher end woods and things like that. They're really beautiful. So yeah, I want to get some in the store to take a look at again, because it's been, I don't know, probably 6 years or so. I can't remember exactly, since we had Lantern Moon before they stopped making for a little while there. So yeah, so La Maison Tricoté is a cute little store, or two stores. And that was fun to go see. And then what else? What else did we do? Did I miss a question?
I don't know what else we did. We did a lot of walking.
We did a lot of walking. We went to Flu Vlog. Maybe bought shoes. Maybe didn't. We don't need to say.
Yeah.
We should probably do some of our giveaways, because we're getting on an hour already.
Oh boy.
And I still have stuff to show. I still have, things, but we should probably do some of our giveaways. We pulled from all of our different, all the different medias that we're doing for the Hold Me Double knit along, and are going to do some, Jillian's already drew some names. And so we're going to announce some of those giveaways.
All right. So I pulled some from Instagram, Ravelry, and Facebook. So here's the first winner. And what does she win?
Oh, I should pick something first so that I don't get,
Well,
so I don't
next time.
know that I know this person. If I do, I'm sorry, but I can't do it in case I know the name and I choose based on if I know their color preferences. So this person gets a skein of, I can't work these cameras, Leo and Roxy Basics and Leo and Roxy Mohair. I picked these because of those socks. I'm loving making socks with the mohair held double. So there's enough here for you to make socks. You could do a hat. You could do a cowl. You could do a lot with these two skeins. So
it's a really pretty combo. Do we have that? Did we do that as one of the Hold Me Double samples? Remember when we did a whole bunch of swatches at the beginning?
maybe
They might be online. Anyway, no, it's
in the basket.
in the basket in the bag. I don't know if it was that color, but okay. So I will post these
Oh, I know what I'll show next.
on Instagram. I'll make a list of all the winners there, and I might just DM people or whatever like that from Ravelry and Facebook and stuff like that if they don't see them here. All right. Do you have your second one ready?
Yeah. So I hope Janet's on here. Janet from Yarn Bowler sent us a prize to give away for the knit along. And so it's 2 pom-poms and a stitch marker because it told me double. So the next winner will get 2 pom-poms.
Christine.
So Christine was chosen from Instagram, and we will reach out, and she's going to get 2 Yarn Bowler extra large pom-poms. They are beautiful. We did get an order of Yarn Bowler that will be going up on the website soon, restocking the wall behind me that's getting pretty low on pom-poms.
Oh, yeah. I have some of those things. Do you want to see them? Since we're doing
Here's some of the colors that, oh, I love that one. That one's one of my favorites. Here's some of the colors that are going to be going up on the website shortly. Oh, yeah.
We got
So
the
some
little
of the
tiny
mini ones.
they're so cute. And there's 2 of each of these colors, but they're so cute.
We got those under the idea of doing baby hats and putting the 2 on, like little bear ears.
This, I don't know if this pom-pom was the same one that you had in the one that you just showed, but this one's gorgeous.
No, it's slightly different. I noticed that when I took these out of the bag so they could show them better. But maybe it's just a different part in the fabric.
Or just, yeah, it looks like
Are these the same?
Looks like that one's just white with little random ones. Anyway, I have to take pictures of these because they all need pictures.
I can't do the camera.
Put them on the website. So
Janet's on, so she'll be able to tell us if those are the same or a different fabric.
And okay, so I was gonna grab my notebook though, so I don't have to come back here. And
I've got a gift certificate, $25 gift certificate for the next giveaway.
And Christine Pom and Gail.
I think Gail might be in Toronto.
Yeah. Gift card, lovely. What, get your next one?
A pom-pom magazine.
Oh, for Hooplas from Ravelry. So yeah, they're all kind of random ones. So Instagram, I just did through the hashtags. Ravelry, I just went on one of the threads or a couple of the threads and just picked comment numbers and stuff like that. Okay, do you have another one?
I have another pom-pom, a different edition of pom-pom. This is number 30. This one has a sweater that I've wanted to do since it came out. There's not enough time in the day, I swear. I've wanted to make this sweater since it came out. It's like a mix of color work in the yoke and Gansey in the body. You can't really see it there, but there's all textured stitches and stuff down the body there. You might hear some people. I hear Angie opening up the door for some of our regulars that are out knitting outside.
Okay. You got another prize?
Yeah. I have another set of pom-poms.
Okay.
They are different. Those two pom-poms were different.
Okay.
So I love this combination. This combination is amazing. So another set of pom-poms with a stitch marker as well. Thanks to Yarn Bowler. They are extra large again. So, and you get two. So you could put them like both. Wow, that's big.
Ooh, I like it.
But if you pick the yarn to go with either of these, this is like both were picked this way. I know she picked it this way. You can just switch them out with what mood you're in. Or you could have big ears.
I like it.
I like it too. So
now I feel like I can switch up some of my hats and get two pom-poms.
You should.
I really like this one. Maybe I'll put this one on my, where'd it go? On my, I have one more giveaway. I have one more winner, and then what we should have done first was done the giveaway for the podcast while we were doing all this.
We can do that.
Anyway.
I love that one.
Maybe I'll put that on one of my bright colored, I have my neon yellow hat. Maybe it will go in there.
You want to do the hashtag for today?
What do you want the hashtag for today to be?
Oh, I was supposed to do, never mind. I messed up the order of the giveaways. It's fine.
Is it, what are we giving away for?
I got plenty in front of me.
I have one more winner, and then what do you want to give away for the podcast?
So on Friday, we had ginger snaps here at the shop, and they did a trunk show, and they left this lovely mini skein set, a set of 7 for a giveaway. So there, hashtag minis. So if you want to be entered to win this today, type hashtag minis in the comments and we will draw. This is going to be drawn live. So if you're watching this later, the prize has already been given out. And yeah, so hashtag minis. And I do have one more here, and Jillian has one more name. Angie's apparently watching us upstairs because she just said I'm so loud. Sorry, folks. I don't know if you could hear her or not, but I could. So another set of basics with mohair. So you can do whatever you want. And but yeah, I'm really loving my socks. So I think everybody should make a pair of socks with fingering held with mohair.
There we go.
Yes, Andy, a gnome or two out of that mini set for sure.
So congratulations to all of those winners. We were going to kind of pull more winners as the weeks went on, but we didn't really. So
yeah, that's why we just did so many right now, because we haven't been on top of like doing them regularly. So we wanted to do a little bit of a catch up for everybody that's been participating so nicely in the knit along and posting their stuff and using the hashtags and stuff. So we just gathered a bunch of prizes to do all today. Yeah. So
lots of beautiful projects out there on Ravelry and on Instagram. Not so many people on Facebook that I could see, but
Sandy Donaldson, add hashtag in front of the word minis so that you can be entered to win. Just make sure it's hashtag all one word.
Yeah, Cindy, you've got a space in between yours.
Oh yeah, Cindy, retype it without the space so that you get entered to win. So what's happening for Leo and Roxy's birthday? Leo and Roxy
Nothing.
turns 4 this week. And our birthday party is delayed until the 23rd because this weekend is Easter. So we are going to have a birthday party here at the store on Saturday the 23rd. And we will have basically set up like a trunk show. We'll bring some stuff that's not normally in the store or not currently in the store. We will have prizes, and we need to do cupcakes again. We will have cupcakes. We will definitely have cupcakes. Everybody loves cake. I really miss having cake days. COVID's really taken that away. So for Mitten's birthday, we did cupcakes individually packaged so people could take them home because I don't think we're at the point where we can serve cake in the store with COVID the way it is. So we will do some individual cupcakes again. And it's our 4th anniversary birthday. So I looked up the traditional anniversary gifts, and for your 4th, it is linen and silk. Linen in the UK, I think, and silk in the US, or the opposite, and then fruit. So I am dyeing on a silk linen base for our birthday. So that will be available on the 23rd, both here and online. And I'm excited about it. So there's no wool in this one. It is silk and linen in honor of our 4th birthday anniversary. I know some people get really upset when we say birthday for the store or because it's an anniversary. The store was not birthed, but I like birthday. It's fun. So yeah, there will be a newsletter coming out this week about our birthday and everything to expect.
Yeah.
Okay. Should I quickly show what else? On our way to the airport, when we were done, we stopped.
I was like, what do you mean? Yes.
I'm going to pivot. If you haven't put your hashtag minis in yet, go ahead and do that. Oh, well, that gives it away right away. On our way to the airport, we stopped with our luggage at...
We had all our luggage.
Espastrico. Espastrico is a pretty small store as far as like square footage goes. We know it has a big reputation and everything, but we had 3 suitcases and our backpacks on and stuff in little Espastrico. So yeah, really wanted to see it. So we stopped there. This is where I bought some Montreal-based yarn. And I haven't given somebody their gift. I bought Annie Perrin. I follow her on Instagram, and I really wanted a skein of hers. This is, I think this was out of her. Yeah, this is out of her Taylor Swift line. So this one's called Champagne Problems. She's also doing an Encanto line of colors, which I love that movie. So, and then some Artfill, which is another Montreal-based company. And then I just picked up a couple things. Oh, I meant to get some of this at the show. We haven't even talked. I'm gonna have to talk about Amy next week and stuff, and everybody that we met there.
Yeah.
So I'll save all those stories for next week. But I had to pick up some Corey by La BMA. And then every time I go to stores, a lot of the things I'll do now is look at yarns I've either been considering for the store or I have yet to consider for the store. And then I'll grab one and swatch with it and see how I like it and see if I want it in the store. And this Noro stuck out to me. It's a tweed, and like the tweed bits are very rainbowy in this color. And it comes dyed in quite a few colors. And so I thought I would grab it and take a look and see
Really pretty.
if it's something that we want in the store. At first glance, yes, it is 100%, but I've got to see what weight it falls into and see if it's needed. It's a worsted weight, wool, silk, and alpaca. It's only 10% alpaca, 60 wool, 30 silk. It is amazing. So it's in the worsted weight, so it would go with like the already existing silk garden and all that kind of stuff. So you could do projects with it together and stuff. So I like it. Ooh, you're doing a love note with the Corey worsted. Nice. That would be beautiful. And this has been on my radar for a little while. So I grabbed a skein to see. This is Double Sunday by Sandsgarn. So it's I think it's DK weight because Sunday is fingering weight. So it's Double Sunday. Yeah. So this comes in a lot of colors, and there's a lot of designs by Petite Knit. This is, I'm holding that upside down. This is, Sandsgarn does this in, what's that called?
I don't know.
They work with Petite Knit for designing this yarn and these colors, and she designs with it.
Collaboration.
Anyway,
I don't know.
collaboration, something like that. Those were some of the words I was trying to get out. Anyway,
I
these kind of boring as far as whatever, but it was just kind of one of those things that I've wanted to get my hands on to see if it fits a spot in the store that needs to be filled. So I will check that out closer. I got pins, Espace Tricot and La BMA at Espace Tricot. Yeah, that's it. I'm done.
Well,
share more next week. About all the people we saw and met and got to hang out with and talk to, and some more of the places we went to in Montreal. So, but yeah, the time went fast. What you got, Jillian?
my travel socks. But this is what I bought at Espace Tricot. So I can do mismatched socks. I love the ball bands. Where am I going? This way. I can't do this. I think this is a DK weight non-superwash, 100% wool. And then I bought Lang to do, I don't know. I was going to do cuffs different, like cuffs, heels, and toes, like opposite. But I don't know in my head, like I like the idea of it, but if it's going to show out of my boots, if I can handle them being different. So
You're not going to wear them anyway, so.
This is very true. And while I was there, I got some knitting barber cords, which I haven't shown this. This is my Cozy Classic Raglan. And I made very good progress on it because you can't see because I'm wearing black, but I don't think I'd split for sleeves yet. If I take my sweater off, then maybe you can see what I'm doing more.
No, you didn't miss it yet, Courtney. Anybody who hasn't put in hashtag minis to be entered into the draw, do it now. We're going to draw in a minute here.
So I made lots of progress on this because I hadn't split for sleeves yet.
Mm-hmm.
So I did have this with us in Montreal. I think I did a couple rows while we were there, but I didn't split for sleeves until we got home. But yeah, so I bought some knitting barber cords, and so they're on my sleeves now, and I'll have to put them on, use them already to try on at the bottom. So they're nice for being able to just move things around a little easier. So that's what I got. I feel like I got something else that is Bastrico, but I got pins, but
I meant to bring up those cords to the front to show people what to look for. I could run back and get them, or I can show them next week, but
yeah, we can do it next week.
Okay.
Are we ready to draw for this then?
Ooh, have fun in Chicago, Robin. Yeah. Have you got everybody got their hashtag mini in last chance? And we are going to draw. I absolutely love Chicago, and I'm hoping to go in June.
All right, drawing them. Here we go, Samuelo. I hope you don't win because that was not nice. Just kidding.
Well, yay. Did I say what this draw was for? The minis. I did. Yeah. Noelle, I will put these.
Congratulations, Noelle.
I have a little pile of stuff for you.
Shh, I'm still working. In a second.
Ginger Snap left some prizes for you to give away on your podcast. So they're here for you, and I will put that with that. Yay, congratulations. So I think we're going to wrap up, guys. I don't know. Do anything I'm forgetting to say? I feel all over the place. Ooh, we got some other new stuff in the store, but hi, Gio. You're so cute.
Someone is being a suck today.
Oh,
you're not being a suck?
No.
Okay.
We're going to wrap up, Gio. Do you want to say bye to everybody and tell them to have a good week?
And say happy knitting.
Bye-bye. Happy knitting.
Oh my gosh, you're so cute. Okay, have a good week.
You at the store?
Well, Angie's upstairs.
You can see there's a whole bunch of people watching. Look.
There's people watching.
See this number up here? You can say hi to Sanuelo. Say hi, Mumsy.
Hi, Lindsay.
Oh, is that Mumsy who said you won't wear the socks?
Yeah.
I wondered who it was that was confident that you wouldn't wear them.
No.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah, and it's okay. Yes, it's a long weekend, so there's maybe some extra knitting unless you're visiting family and friends and stuff like that.
Yeah, have a good holiday weekend. When will the next podcast be?
It's next Tuesday.
It should be next Tuesday. Yep. There shouldn't.
Sorry, next week's the last week, right? So.
And then we'll have one the following Tuesday for a wrap up, right?
Yeah. Unless we haven't really talked about this, but unless you want to do one on like the 22nd for a bit, depending on how the day goes.
What is that, Friday?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you have this knit night at the end of it in the evening, so maybe it doesn't work, but
Mom,
we'll figure that out. Watch. We'll put a placeholder here on the website, and then we'll decide before we record next week what's going to happen for the final day. So
bouncing.
You're good at balancing.
All right, we're going to say goodbye, everybody. Gia, say goodbye to everybody.
Bye, everyone.
So cute.
Wow.
All right, and we'll see you next week then.
You
you
don't want to
later.
make me fall.
I don't want to make you fall, so I'm trying to hold on to you.
No.
All right. Look, Mumsy said hi.
Hi, Mumsy.
Little sticker.
Mumsy.
All right, everybody. Happy knitting.
Happy knitting.
Bye, guys.
Oh.